In this meeting, we will discuss about logic, symbolical logic. So, proposition is a declarative sentence which is either true or false, but not both. And this is a declarative sentence. Jadi kalimat pernyataan, not a question, not a command. It is a declarative sentence. For example, 7 is an odd number. This declarative sentence, this proposition, have a truth value. Dia akan mempunyai nilai kebenaran. Benar atau enggak tuh? 7 is an odd number. Can you give me a feedback, please?
Benar, Bu.
True, ya. So 7 is an odd number is a true proposition. Or this is a proposition with a true value, ya. Jadi ini adalah proposisi dengan nilai kebenaran benar. The second proposition, the sun rises from the west. Is this proposition or not?
It is.
It is, ya. It is a proposition because it is a declarative sentence. But, ya, this proposition have the truth value false. Ya, jadi ini proposisi yang nilai kebenarannya salah, tapi tetap proposisi. Ya, jadi the proposition can either true or false, but not both. Symbolically, we will denote by a lower case letter. For example, the proposition 7 is an odd number, we can denote with P. Jadi kita bisa simbolkan proposisi yang pertama tadi dengan huruf P. P is the proposition. It is the declarative sentence-nya adalah 7 is an odd number. As well as the second proposition, we denote by the lowercase letter Q. Kemudian bisa juga R, S, T, dan seterusnya. Jadi simbolnya menggunakan huruf kecil, ya. For example, which of the following are proposition? Number A, ya. Jadi ini nilai kebenarannya adalah true, benar. Oke. Then the D is the moon round. The D, ya. Ini is this proposition? No.
No.
Ya. No, karena this is not a declarative sentence. This is a question. No, so it's not a proposition. E is a proposition, of course, yeah, but it falls. But it's still a proposition. Yeah. But F, can we say that sentence in F is a proposition? Can we? Can we say that this is a proposition?
No.
No, ya, because ya kita tidak tahu, ya, tergantung X-nya berapa, Y-nya berapa, ya. Ini penjelasannya is a bit more debatable. Jadi ini masih bisa didebatkan. It's certainly a potential proposition, but until we know the value of X and Y, we can actually say whether it's true or false. Jadi kita tidak bisa mengatakan ini proposisi atau tidak sampai kita tahu the value of X and Y. Okay, now a compound proposition. So if we have two propositions or more and we combine those two propositions or more to become a one proposition, the new proposition is called a compound proposition. Propositions that are not a combination of other propositions are called atomic proposition. So, the compound propositions are composed of atomic proposition. Nah, kita bisa gabungkan, ya. Kita bisa kombinasikan using the logical operators, ya, untuk mendapatkan to compose a new proposition called compound proposition. There are three logical operators, ya, and, or, and not, ya. And this is and or is a binary operator. Why? Because these two operators need two proposition to combine. Yeah? But not is not a binary operator because it only need one proposition. Yeah, to make new proposition. Okay. The proposition type in order these three logical operator, it's called conjunction, disjunction, and negation. If P and Q is a proposition, we can make compound proposition called conjunction by combine those two atomic propositions using logical operator N. Yeah. So P and Q, it's called conjunction. Yeah. And we can use symbolical, ya, notifikasi, ya, pakai notasi gitu ya, notation using this symbol. For example, L and S. Yeah, this is a conjunction. Yeah, R and S. The second compound proposition is called disjunction. When we use the OR operator. Yeah. So P or Q. We can use this notation P or Q. And the third is a negation. Yeah, negation is not. We can use this notation. Yeah, if we have P, so the negation is not P. We can use this, or we can maybe use this notation. Sometimes some books using this. The truth table, yeah. The truth table of compound proposition are determined by the truth value of their atomic proposition and the way they are related by logical operators. Jadi, kan kita tadi membentuk proposisi baru, ya, yang namanya proposisi majemuk, ya, compound proposition. Nah, kan terdiri dari proposisi-proposisi atomik. Nah, lalu proposisi-proposisi atomik tadi kan punya nilai kebenaran, ya, either true or false. Nah, kalau kita gabungkan, when we combine those two atomic proposition, what is the result? Lalu hasilnya apa? Apakah true atau apakah false? Nah, the truth value of the compound proposition ditentukan oleh the truth value of the atomic proposition and the way, ya, they related by the logical operator. Jadi yang disebut dengan conjunction, ya, conjunction itu adalah proposisi di mana proposisi conjunction ini bernilai benar jika kedua atomic proposition benar, ya. So P and Q only true if P and Q both true, ya. Jadi jika dua-duanya benar. Others is false, ya. Other than that is false. Jadi kalau tidak seperti itu ya salah, ya. Kemudian the second compound proposition, disjunction, ya, disjunction. Ya, disjunction will false, ya, akan bernilai salah only the P and Q both false. Jadi jika keduanya salah, maka disjunctionnya akan bernilai salah. Other than that, disjunction has truth value true, ya, jadi benar. Oke, ingkaran, kalau negation, the negation of P true when P is false, ya, vice versa, ya. So the negation of P will false if P is true. Nah, to show those, ya, those definition slow. Jadi yang ini, yang ketiga ini adalah definisinya. Definisi antara konjungsi, definisi konjungsi, disfungsi, dan ingkaran. To show that, ya, untuk lebih memudahkan, we use what we call a truth table. Ya, ini namanya tabel kebenaran kalau bahasa Indonesianya. Truth table. It's a table showing the truth value in accordance to relationship between atomic proposition. This showing all possible combination of atomic proposition and the truth values of their compound proposition or conclusion. Jadi tabel ini memperlihatkan seluruh kombinasi yang mungkin, ya, nilai kebenaran dari the atomic proposition, ya, dan nilai kebenaran dari the compound proposition, ya. Nah, perhatikan for the table number 1, truth table of conjunction. The atomic proposition is P and Q. Ya, the compound proposition is conjunction with P and Q. With the atomic proposition P and Q, we have this possibility of the truth value. Ya, either P is true and Q is true, or P true, Q false, or P false, Q true, ya, or the both P and Q is false. Ya, jadi ini kan kemungkinan kombinasi antara P dan Q, ya, proposisi atomik tadi bisa saja, ya, yang P-nya benar, Q-nya benar. Dua-dua posisi tadi benar. Atau bisa juga satunya benar, satunya salah, dan seterusnya. Ya, it shows those possibility and the truth value of the truth compounds, ya, dan nilai kebenaran dari proposisi majemuk tadi, ya. For conjunction, the truth table is like this. So the conjunction will only have the value true value only if the both P and Q is true. Ya, ini untuk tabel kebenaran conjunction, ya, truth table of conjunction P and Q. Nah, the second table is show the truth table of disjunction. Ya, jadi disjunction will only false if both P and Q false. Yeah. So this is the possibility combination. The first row here, P true, Q true, and the disjunction value true. Yeah. The second row, P is true, Q is false, and the result or the compound proposition value, disjunction value is true. Dan seterusnya. Ya, this is the table of disjunction. And the third table is the truth table of negation. Ya, of course ya, we only need one atomic proposition. Nah, kita hanya butuh satu proposisi atomik saja. P. Excuse me, this is false ya. Ini salah ditulis ya. I must write this not P, not P ya. Okay.